Hi, this is Rain again, continuing the part 2 of the video. So as you have managed to log in your administrative dashboard, which provide you with the tools that you can use to edit your website. And then as you have also managed to log in into Elementor, you'll be able to see that you're provided with the tools that you can use to edit the website. So it's pretty straightforward and there's no rocket science. We have made this possible for you to use through a drag and drop function or software. So let's take for an instance, you want to change a certain text on your website. So let's say perhaps, so as you scroll down the home page or any specific page within your website that you are trying to edit, you will be able to see that there are there are there is a way in which this website was made possible for you to edit. So you will see that we have columns and sections, rows, as well as other little functions within those rows and columns. So if you can hover your mouse over anything on your website, for an instance, right, if I hover over the text, you will see that it shows me two different columns and section. So I'm not going to go deeper into what this means, but I will just show you what's vital for you to know right now. So let's say, for an instance, you want to change this text. You want to edit this text right here. So what you do, you go on any section with the text that you want to change. In this matter, in this moment, it's this text. So if you click on it or you click on the pencil sign, that's right on the top right corner, right there. Unfortunately, it disappeared. So as I told you that if you make any mistake on your website, that mistake will display live. And then if you think you have made a mistake and you wish to correct that mistake, you should be able to find the reverse button. This button will help you to reverse any settings and to revert to the previous settings that were installed before you started editing. So if you follow my mouse, you'll see that below the lower left corner, there is a button that says history. So if you click on it, it should show you all the changes that you have made within your website. So as you can see, there was a text here and then it's no longer there because I did something and then the text disappeared. Right now, for me to bring back the text as it was, I'll just have to click on the previous function or the previous history for me to restore whatever that was there. And you will see that the text should be able to display back to how it was. So this is how you can correct the mistake that you have made. So in this manner, we want to change this text to whatever that we want. So I'm just going to drag this on top here so you can see properly. Just be patient with me. Okay, that should be fine. Oh, I can just close this. Amazing. So great. So I want to edit this text right here. So I'll click on the pencil sign. So if I click on the pencil sign, if you look on your left hand side, which is right here, you will be able to understand what composes this text here. This text, as you can see, is thick, it's big, and then there's another text on top which is in green. So the one on top, we call it the subheading text, and then the one below, we call it the heading text. So perhaps maybe you want to change to, do you want to change this text here to DT school course categories? So you come right here on your left hand side and find the text that's displaying as what's written on the screen. In this matter, I want to change where it's written popular and I want to change it to DT school. So I'll highlight that and I'll type in what I want it to display. DT School course categories, and that's how you change. And then if you wish to change again the top text, so you will see that under the heading text we also have the subheading text. Perhaps maybe you want to say trending course categories. So I'll just click where I want to add the text, and I'll type in the text that I want to add. As you will see, changes won't take into effect until you hit publish. So just bear with me. Let me just show you. When I hit publish or update, you see the green line right here on top. It's going to show you the changes that you have made on your website. Sometimes it might not display immediately, so it's always advisable to have 3 tabs. 1 for your administrative dashboard, 2 for the page that you're trying to edit, and then 3 will be for your home page that you're not editing, that you can refresh and see the changes in real time. So as you can see, after I've hit update, it changed the text to what I wanted to change to. And then, like I said, if you had made a mistake, you would just go to the bottom left corner and hit the history button and click wherever you want to restart from. It should revert all the settings to the way it was. So let's say here you wanted to change this. So some of the other settings, you will not be able to change them because the way to edit them is very detailed. So we will not make them possible for you to do, because some of the other settings, if you play around with them, you might mess up the whole site overview. So we've only enabled you to use a few tools that you can use just to change a bit of information. You see some of the other functionalities, like changing these pictures right here. You will not be able to do that. We'll be able to do that as in the dashboard. But then if you scroll down, you should be able to change some of the other texts as right here. You can also change the images. As you can see, perhaps maybe you want to change this image right here. Everything will be made possible for you. So as you understand, through using this software, you will be able to make all these changes that you need if you just follow this tutorial. So perhaps maybe you want to change this text here, and then if you click on it and then click the pencil sign on your left hand side, this is where you will be provided with the information on how you can change this text that's displaying here. And then if you scroll down, you should be able to see more changes that you can make on your website. So this is how you can use Elementor Pro, Elementor, to edit your website. So I'll just walk you through some functions that you can use, or elements that you can use to edit your website. So let's say perhaps you wanted to put an image right here. So what you have to do is you click this sign right here, and then it will take you to this section where you can be able to drag and drop elements on your website. So if you want to edit, maybe you want to put an image right here, you would just click on this sign right here on your left hand side, top left corner, and then you should be able to see all this information you can use to edit your website. So in this manner, we wanted to put an image right here. I'll just click on image, and then I'll left click on it, and I'll drag it and drop it wherever I want to drop it. So if I want to drop it on top of the text, below the text, as you can see, whenever it makes that blue sign, it means I can drop it right here. So if I drag and drop, by dragging and drop, it means you left click and then you go wherever you want to drop, and then you release the mouse. So when you release the mouse, you'll not be able to see anything right now. All you have to do for you to see the image that you want to edit, you look again on your left hand side, you will be able to see the function that tells you to edit image, and then you should be able to see this transparent sign which tells you that you have to choose the image that you want to put here, and then you click on it. When you click on it, it will take you to your media library, or where you can insert media. So if you have media within your laptop or computer, you will be able to upload it. But if you have it installed already on the website, you click on media library, you should be able to load the available images that you have. But in this manner, perhaps maybe you wanted to upload an image, so you click select media files, and then you navigate to wherever you have your files saved on your computer, and then you should be able to click on the image that you want to upload and then click open. When you click open, it should be able to start to upload the image that you want to upload on your website. And then when it's done loading, as you can see, it says loading right here. You should be able to see this button right here. It will turn blue, and then you'll be able to upload this image on your website. So let's just give it a bit of moment for it to finish loading. So let's just say, for an instance, maybe this is the image that you wanted to upload on that section. You just click on it and then click insert media. But then if it's this one that you are just uploading now, you wait for it to load and you click on it, make sure it has this blue arrow, and then you click insert media. So when you do that, it should be able to display on your website. As you can see, that image is now displaying on this website, and then you can now be able to edit how you want this image to display. If you want to edit the size, you still look on your left hand side under the image, you'll see a function that says image size. There you can change according to how much you want your image to display. But if you just want it to be default, then you leave it like that. And then if you realize that you made a mistake, you just click on the pencil sign, you right click, and you click delete. It should be able to delete this image and put back as it was. So if you want to add, maybe you want to add another text on top of this one, depending on, you want to add a heading. A heading is the big thick ones, then the subheading is the small ones. Perhaps maybe you want to add another heading. On your left hand side, you left click, you drag, and you drop the text where you want it. And then if you look again on your left hand side, you should be able to edit whatever that you want to edit. So in this case, perhaps maybe you want to write DT School. So when you do that, you should be able to see that text appearing here. And through using this software, you understand that you have to understand a few words and terms that you can use, especially if you want to align the text. Maybe you want it to be on the center, or you want it to be on the right. Right now it's aligned on the left. So if you look below the title or the text, below alignment, see it's on the left, and if I click on center, you should be able to center the text. If I click on right, it will put the text on the right. But for an instance, maybe you want to put it on your center, so I'll click on the center sign. And now if you want to change the colors, the typography, and perhaps maybe you want to make it bigger or smaller, you should now go to style, because that's the style of the text. That's how it displays. Style is how it displays on your website. So now you want to change the color. So you'll see that the first settings that you'll find is color. So if you click on the color blue, since it's color blue, you will be given a color picker or color intersection where you will be able to change to the color that you want. Maybe you want it to be red. You just click on red and hover until you find the color that you're looking for. If you have a color code, then you just put here under the color section, you'll be able to put the color code or the hexagon, the hex color code, which will be the one that you have. You just have to put it right here, and you should be able to see it will change to the color that you want. or if you do not know the hex color, you just have to pick the tool to select to the color that you want. Once you find the color that you want, maybe you want to change this to be a bit bigger. So you go to typography. Under typography, you should be able to click on the pencil sign. Here, you'll be presented with the fonts. So you should be able to see the font family. Font family is the font, the way it's writing on your website. So the font family currently is Roboto. So you can change this font family to any font family that's provided or that's already installed on this website. So if you click on it, it should show you some Google fonts or fonts that can display on the website. So as you can see right here, all these are the fonts that you can choose from. As you can see, it changes. So when you're done, you can edit the size. If you want to increase the size, that's up to you. If you want to make it smaller or bigger, that's up to you. Weight is the thickness of the font. So under weight, currently it's at 600. If you click on 900, as you can see, it increases the thickness. Transform, this is where you can make it uppercase or lowercase or default. This is how you can use some of the functions. Style is when you can make it italic or you can make it oblique. Or if that's fine with you, you can just leave it at default. Decorations is where you can underline the text or just leave it at default. Line height is how it separates itself from the other text. So if you do that, if you increase, it should be able to show you how this functions. Whenever you're done making the changes that you want, just click anywhere on the screen. And then if you want to animate the text, you just go to advanced. So under advanced, this is where you're able to now tell the text what to do. If you wanted to animate from left to right, if you wanted to go on the top, or if you wanted to go below, you use this advanced section. But in this matter, you will not be using it as it's unnecessary. And when you're done, you just click update. But I'm not going to update this right now because I don't want this to display on the website. And then when you're done editing the website, you just click update and it will be done. It will upload and display all the settings and all the corrections that you have made on your website. So I'll just leave this as it was. And hopefully you'll be able to use this to edit whatever that you want to edit. And we'll be readily available to help you with your editing skills wherever you need our help. Thank you.